Hell, on the flight back, I had this old dude, right, coughing on me for 13 hours straight. Right? Why you gotta turn your face towards me and cough? Like, dude, put your hand over your mouth, turn your head the other way. Okay, you got a little saliva on my, okay, all right. And then he said, don't worry, I'm not contagious. Right? You ain't contagious, so that's why you coughing on me? Damn, what the hell is going on here? YouTube, all of my kababayans, I am back. For all of those that follow the channel, you guys know that I've been off for about a month, right? And a lot of people are saying, well, where the hell were you at, Dean? Well, I'll tell you where I was at. I went back home to America. The reason I went back is to see my daughter graduate college. Congratulations to Brianna. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys didn't know I have an older daughter. She's 22, she just graduated college. I told her no matter what, that I'm gonna be there. I saved up money for like 5 months. Now listen guys, this ticket was not cheap, okay? From the Philippines to America is usually between $2,000 and $3,000, okay? And I ain't talking pesos, okay? I'm talking US, $2,000 to $3,000. I ain't gonna say how much I paid, but yeah, I had to save up for a few months, okay? Visiting the US after 5 years of living in the Philippines was a super culture shock for me, okay? I guess you can call it a reverse culture shock, right? Because yeah, I'm an American, but like I said, I've been living amongst the kababayan in the Philippines for 5 years now. So it was a reverse culture shock for me. I forgot all of the reasons why I left in the first place. And this trip reminded me that the Philippines is my home. This is where I'm supposed to be. It was really hard for me to leave the Philippines, guys. I knew that I promised my oldest daughter that I would be there in America, and I was gonna do it. But for some reason, I felt like some kind of like anxiety, guys. I felt like nervous. Like, I don't even fit in America no more, man. And it's crazy, cause you know, I've been living there for what, 39 years before I came here to the Philippines? But the Philippines has a way of growing on you. If you're the type of guy like me who immerses himself in whatever place or culture that he's at, once you immerse yourself into the culture, you become part of that place where you're at. I became an honorary kababayan, right? And so, yeah, I had a bit of nervousness, man. Not only the nervousness, but it's like, you guys know I'm so close to my little babies. I'm so close to my fiance. We haven't been away from each other ever. This is the first time. And it was just like kind of weird, man, because there's a certain family familiarity that I have here. You know what I'm saying? So when I had to leave, I'm thinking in my mind, damn, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna fit in? And you could really see it in my family as well, especially my daughter. She's really a daddy's girl. Little Michaela tried to go into the airport with me and everybody said, no, Cubby, no, daddy's gonna leave now. She didn't understand that. That was the first clue that this was gonna be a rough journey. When I got to America, there was so much drama already just getting there that kind of reminded me why I left in the first place. Now, going to my daughter's graduation means I had to deal with my ex-wife. Yeah, damn! Believe it or not, my ex, right? My ex-wife, of whom I had my eldest daughter with, me and her are 14 years apart, okay? So when I met her, I was what, like 19 and a half, and she was already well into her 30s. Yeah, so the relationship was always a thing to where I felt inadequate. I felt she kind of treated me like a kid, you know what I'm saying? And me, you know, and any man wants to lead his home. He wants to be the leader. He doesn't want to feel belittled. And I felt all of those feelings once again when I got back there, and I hate it, man. You know, especially now, I'm in my 40s now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a grown ass man, you hear me? Damn, you know? And just dealing with that drama and all that BS that, you know, I had to go through with her. I'll give you guys a few little hints of the type of things that were going on, right? You know, she says that she hates me so much, right? Now I'm giving you guys some tea about my past. You know, my ex acts like she hates me so much, right? But for some weird reason, when I got there, she says, you can stay in my Airbnb with me. That's a hard no. You know what I'm saying? Nah. And then once I turned that down, I told her no, because I'm a faithful guy. I love my fiance. I love my family, my children. I would not do anything to hinder that or to mess that up, right? So all of a sudden, once I turned that offer down to stay at the Airbnb house that she was staying at, things just went between me and her. She started getting meaner and meaner. And I know you guys say, well, you don't have to deal with her, Dean, just go and deal with your daughter. Yeah, that's easy to say, but you know, my daughter, when she's not in school, she lives with her mom. I gotta deal with her mom. I gotta deal with all that stuff. And you know, her mom was real bossy to me. Be here right now, do this, go do that. Give me, you need to pay for this, you need to pay for that. Dude, I went down there with like 900 bucks. And by the time I came back, I had probably like 15 bucks. All right, and I had to go through Tokyo and then to Manila, and then from Manila to Cagayan, and then from Cagayan to Iligan. I had to go through a lot of airports. And I mean, dude, this costs money. You gotta eat, you gotta take care of yourself. And I'm broke by the time I came back, right? And it didn't feel good, guys. My mother was there. I'm so happy my mom and my sister, they were there. And my mother was telling me, listen, you don't have to put up with that. You let her boss you around and all of this stuff. I mean, why do you do that? But what I was telling my mom is, this week is for Brianna. This week is for my daughter. I'm not gonna get into all the arguing and all the drama and all that stuff. And my daughter be a witness to that. Nah, I'm gonna let her do what she do. If she asks me to do something, okay, I'll just do it. I'll just take care of it. And my mom's just looking at me like, this isn't you. And I'm like, I know it's not me. But in life, you have to learn how to pick your battles. And that wasn't a battle worth fighting and sacrificing my daughter's weekend, my daughter's graduation week. I didn't want to come down there and it be drama. I just wanted it to be peaceful and happy. And unfortunately, you know, it wasn't. It was a rough time being back in America, you know, having to deal with all that drama and stuff, right? And it made me remember why I got out of there in the first place. It made me remember that, yeah, this place ain't for you. Even though I was born in America, I'm more like a Kababayan at heart. I don't want drama. I want peace. I want to chill, right? And I told my mother also, another reason why I'm not getting into, you know, arguments with her and all that stuff is because I know within 7 days, I'm going to be back to paradise. I'm going to be back to the place where my heart is content. So I dealt with it, right? All of the drama that I dealt with out there, you know what? Those moments that I had with my daughter, it was worth it. And I was so glad that I just kept my mouth shut and chilled because me and my daughter needed that time. We had so many great little talks and stuff like that. And I told her how proud I was and how she's such a good example for her little brother and sister back here in the Philippines. And, you know, just seeing her walk down that aisle, man, it broke my heart, dudes, in a good way, right? I was so proud, you know, and yes, me and her mother's relationship was turbulent through the whole relationship, but the greatest gift that came from that relationship was my eldest daughter, Brianna Tierra Lenasia Monica Hashim. Yes, her name is a sentence also. Damn. But that made it all worth it because I came down there for her. I came down there for my daughter, not for all the drama and for all the nonsense, right? And yeah, man, you know, I was kind of an outsider, you know, among my ex-wife and all of her friends that she invited there, you know, so I kind of just, you know, stayed in the other room, watched TV and stuff like that until it was time for me to talk to my daughter. When my daughter would come in, she'll come and sit next to me, and she's 22 years old and she still lays her head on my shoulder like this. You know, moments like that are priceless and stuff. So I don't have to get along with everybody else. As long as my daughter loves me, as long as my daughter is proud of who her father is, that's all that counts. Because that's the person who I owe my time, attention, and everything else. My daughter, right? On this video, I'm kind of like pouring out my heart. I'm kind of venting. So I know you guys ain't used to hearing me vent and all that stuff, but a lot of times when men move to the Philippines, there's a reason. There's a reason why they left. Things were not right at home, right? And so they come to the Philippines, they go to Thailand, they go to all these different places around the world to find peace. That's all we want. Peace and happiness. If you're not at peace with yourself, people can take you off of your chi. People can take you out of your positive zone. And I wasn't letting that happen. So we went to the graduation. It was freaking awesome, right? Now, by this time, I'm down to about, you know, I don't know, 30 bucks for myself. Actually, I had like 230 bucks, but I wanted to give my daughter that $200 in a card. You know what I'm saying? Just to let her know, you know, we're proud of you. And you deserve, you know, you deserve as much as we can give you, right? So I gave her the 200 bucks. I'm stuck with 30 bucks, okay? And got 2 countries to go through, right? Because going home, I had to go through Dallas and, you know, another airport just in America. Then I had to go to Tokyo, right? And I had a layover. My layovers were super long, dude. I'm laying on the bench like I'm a homeless guy, okay? I'm just laying on the bench in the airport like this, snuggled up on the bench, right? But it was worth it. Right? It was worth it because I told you, I try to be a man of my word. And I did that. I went there and I was there, even, you know, amongst all the drama and all the BS, I was there. So I'll sacrifice myself. I'll lay on the bench for an 8-hour layover in the airport. Why? Because of love for my daughter. That's why. Being in America made me realize that things are so expensive there compared to what I'm used to, right? Like in the Philippines, like the cheapest thing in the Philippines is the food, right? Well, in America, it's flipped. One of the most expensive things in America is food, right? Soon as I got there, the first thing I did, I said, hey, food is on me, let's go eat, right? And we ate, and you know, we just went to a burger place. Okay, 4 people, $100. I said, ma'am, is this the receipt for, do you got the right customer? I don't think this is my receipt. I think mine is more like $43. No, sir, this is the right receipt. It's $100. Yes, sir. All right. Damn! You know what I'm saying? What? And we ate out almost every day while I was there. Right? And, you know, I'm trying to act as though, you know, I got big money and stuff like that because, you know, I don't want to be embarrassed in front of my daughter like that I spent all my money just trying to get out here and daddy don't have no money. Man, that's not cool. And, you know, maybe you guys say, just be honest, just tell her, you know, what's going on. But I'm a man, I have my pride. I want to be able to say, oh no, don't worry about it, everybody, it's on me, don't worry about it, right? But you keep doing those, it's on me. If you broke, then it's gonna be on you too. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what happened, man. America's very expensive, guys. If I ever move back to America, which we do plan on moving back to America, but in the next probably, I don't know, 10 years, right? Because I do want my kids here to go to school in America, to go to like high school and college in America, right? Because they have a lot more opportunities for, you know, possibly getting jobs when you get out and everything like that or whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be some time, because the other reason why I'm gonna stay in the Philippines for, you know, 5 to 10 more years is because I love it here. You know, I have never been in a place where I feel so alive, right? So peaceful, right? And the third reason is because I gotta save some money before I go to America. Damn, it's too expensive. Dude, it's crazy, right? Also, the way people act there, right? As I told you, it's kind of like, everybody's kind of aggressive, you know what I mean? And, you know, customer service is not the same. You know, you go somewhere, you buy something, you know, the cashier, I'm used to the cashier now since I've been in the Philippines, telling me exactly what I hand them. Remember, I just received 1,000 pesos, sir. She's smiling. Here's your change, sir. Your change is blah, 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 right? That's what I'm used to. In America, $15. Take the money. Here's your change. Then she looking at the next customer. She ain't even looking at me. Doesn't say, thank you, sir, come back. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I guess the Philippines kind of spoiled me, because being courteous and things like that is very important here in the Philippines. Being respectful, very important here in the Philippines. You know, the whole paradigm of the manopole and all of these things like that. These are cornerstones of Philippine culture that I've gotten used to. I've gotten used to a high level of respect, right? In America, ain't no respect. It's, give me the money, here's your change, get out of my face. I'm serious, it's that crazy, right? So in that time that I was in America, I had to kind of get my mind back to that type of mentality, which was terrible. I had to basically turn into an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Right? Just to fit in, just to not get offended by the way they came at me, you know? Because I wasn't used to it, man. Even the planes in Asia are totally different than the American planes, right? Like when I was, you know, on Japan Airlines is how I flew in, right? You know, the flight attendants, they're beautiful, they're young. Babe, don't get mad. I wasn't flirting, I promise. Damn. But they're young, they're nice, they look great, you know what I'm saying? Now look, Asia, you know, they don't care about saying we want to hire people of a certain age demographic. Yes, there is an age limit for certain jobs. Yes, there is a size limit. They want nice and slim, you know, women who you know, who are attractive. They're not scared to say that when you're applying for the job. You know, my fiance, she's a short girl. You're about 4'11", right? And you told me there was jobs that you didn't get here in the Philippines because of your height, right?
Oh, they have to measure my height.
They have to measure the height. Like, they really have their own standards of how they want their employees to look. Now in America, if people did that, people would be suing these companies, okay? Oh, I'm suing you because I'm big and ugly, so I'm gonna sue you because I ain't slim and pretty. So I'm suing you. You know what I'm saying? And nothing towards big people, you know, everything like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's how they are in America, you know what I'm saying? That's why when I went to the American flight, the stewardess are old and grumpy. Threw my peanuts at me. Here, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I caught him, I got it, thanks. And she just walking like this with her tray. Ain't you about 65 years old? You ain't retired yet? Damn! You know what I'm saying? It's totally different, dude. The food is different. When I was on the Asian airline, dude, they fed us 3 times. in the course of that 13-hour trip. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about nice, big, hearty meals with chopped up meat and rice and ice cream and all that stuff. I'm just sitting back in my chair. You guys know I love to eat. I'm just sitting back. Oh yeah, I'll take some apple juice. Salamat. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. You know? But in America, I mean, they gave us like this cold sandwich that was like, it looked like jail food, okay? I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I'm like, what the hell is this? Then you get some dry ass peanuts, and then, you know, I was lucky to get some apple juice or whatever, and I had to tell her, can I have some ice, please? She just, bloom, here you go. I said, ma'am, can I have a little ice? She just looked at me like this. Yeah, I give you some ice. Give me the cup back. Here you go. Thank you. Damn! What the hell done crawled up your ass? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm just used to a different type of camaraderie and courtesy, you know what I mean? And so it really woke me up and showed me, yo, Dean, the Philippines is where you need to be. Or just, you need to be in Asia, period. Because all of the things that I've come to love about living in Southeast Asia, all of the things that I've come to love about living in the Philippines is what America lacks. They lack courtesy, they lack kindness. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying everybody, but in general, too many people lack these attributes, right? And at one time, America, you know, might have been, you know, a great country, you know what I'm saying, for as far as giving people respect and, you know, just the camaraderie and things like that, but not anymore, man. It's a dog eat dog type country. Even when you're paying money, they don't give a damn. And I felt these things, man. And all I could say in my mind, I kept saying, I can't wait till I get back to the Philippines. Jesus. Get me back home, right? Because now I'm calling the Philippines my home. You know what I'm saying? America ain't my home because I don't feel welcome there anymore. It is what it is. This is just facts. I don't feel no love there, man. The only love that I felt was when I hugged my daughter, when I hugged my mom, you know, my little sister, right? Other than that, it was freaking drama. It was BS, you know? Hell, on the flight back, I had this old dude, right, coughing on me for 13 hours straight. Right? Why you gotta turn your face towards me and cough? Like, dude, put your hand over your mouth, turn your head the other way. Okay, you got a little saliva on my, okay, all right. And then he said, don't worry, I'm not contagious. Right? You ain't contagious, so that's why you coughing on me? Damn! What the hell is going on here? Right? You know we just went through COVID and all these crazy things. You don't cough on people. And the guy that was on the opposite side of him, right? Because I was on one side, the coughing old man was in the middle. And then there was another guy, he was an American, he was on the other side. And once the guy started coughing, he slowly was slipping up his face mask like this. And I saw this, and then I looked at him, I peeked over at the guy, and I was like, yeah. I did that like, yeah. And what that meant was, I wish I brought my face mask, okay? Now, what I heard was face masks don't even really help you, but it kind of gives you some security, especially if you got a coughing geezer next to you. Damn! Crazy ass fool, man. 13 hours getting coughed on. Right? And I got small kids at home. I'm scared. I'm like, damn, man. You know, when I got to Manila, man, I went in that bathroom and took a baby wipe shower, okay? Get all this shit off me. This dude probably then gave me freaking all kind of daggone diseases, right? Because I knew I was gonna hug my babies, change my clothes and all that stuff. Dude, when I got home, Regine said, what did you tell me about my luggage and stuff?
Just leave it outside.
Leave it outside. Leave all that, okay? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and you know, this time I understood, because when you're around that many people in airports and airplanes and stuff like that, and you got little kids, you don't want to bring all that stuff in the house, right? So I wanted to strip out of my clothes, walk in there naked. You know what I'm saying? Walk back in the house with no clothes on except my boxers, because I didn't trust, you know, all the germs and stuff, right? But the first thing I did, what was the first thing I did when I got home, babe?
Shower?
I got in that shower and washed off not only all of the bacteria and all that stuff, but my shower symbolized me washing off America, washing off all the drama and all the pain and all the BS, right? I sat in that shower for 45 minutes and I got a water heater on my shower. I put it scalding hot. Because not only was it cleansing my body, but I wanted to cleanse my spirit. I wanted to get back into the mind frame that I need to be in to be here in the Philippines, among the people that I really love. You know, my family, the kababayan. Yeah, man. I washed it off and I came out and I'm like, woosah. You know what I'm saying? Glad to be home. So that's where I've been, guys. That's why you haven't seen me on YouTube for a while, because, you know, I had to go down there and keep my promise to my eldest daughter. And when I got back and I came out of the terminal or whatever, and I saw my fiance, she's just smiling, right? I saw my kids, and oh my God, my kids were so happy that I was back. You know, I mean, you should have saw the smile on my daughter's face, man. It's like that smile, oh man, that just broke my heart. And when I saw my daughter smile, that's when I said in my mind, see, this is my home. This is where I'm supposed to be, right? And I wasn't even gone that long. But from what Regine was telling me, my daughter was going into my studio while I was gone saying, Daddy, Daddy.
Every day.
Every day? She's never been without her father. You know, she's only 1 year and 7 months. She's only 1 year and 7 months. So it was really a shock to her, you know, to the point that the first night that I was back home, because we got like 3 beds, like, well, 2 beds like set together or whatever, so all of us can sleep. We all sleep in the same room, right? In the middle of the night, I had to pee, so I got up and used the bathroom or whatever. Dude, immediately I heard my daughter crying. She woke up screaming, and she was screaming my name. She said, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And I ran back out of the bathroom because I thought something was wrong with her. She was hurt or something. But no, it's just when I got up out of that bed, my little baby could feel that I got up. And it's almost like she was in trauma. Like, that's crazy to me. But it shows you how close of a family we are, how tightly knit we are, right? Yeah, man, that tripped me out. I'm like, why is she screaming daddy? Why is she, man? Regine's like, I don't know. I'm like, and I just held her. I said, Daddy's here, baby. Daddy's here. You know, Daddy's not going nowhere. It's really deep, man, when you have such a level of love in your family. And, you know, you guys are so close. When you're so close, your kids really feel it when you're not around. All I'm trying to say is that the Philippines is where I'm supposed to be.
So you don't complain in the Philippines anymore?
I don't complain a lot in the Philippines. You're crazy. Well, I mean, I complain sometimes about little things or whatever, just because I'm used to certain things being a certain way or having certain resources, but never again. I'm not complaining no more. You got my word on it. You guys hear me on this video. I'm telling my fiance I'll never complain to her about anything in the Philippines anymore, because, you know, I realize now that those little complaints that I had about the Philippines, they not nothing compared to what I have to go through in America. So no more complaints. Damn! The Philippines is my home, guys. I love it here. I love you guys. I'm back. We're gonna be getting a video every other day. Yeah, 12, maybe 12, 13 videos a month. And I'm just gonna be going eating, doing all the cool stuff that you guys have gotten used to me doing. And I'm back for good, guys, all right? So that's where I've been. That's my take on things. That's my little venting. Damn. And y'all guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that shit. I'm out.